Hi, my name is Ken McGrainer. I got to Rev Church in a series of painful incidents. I had a bad car accident probably a year and a half, a little bit more ago. I woke up laying on the floor of a truck, bleeding like a soda bottle out the top of my head. I literally prayed and said, God, let me go home and say I love you to my wife. As soon as I got out of the hospital, I knew that it was time to change my life and find a church. I ended up in Rev Church, trying it out. I came by myself one night, and I was a 36-year-old man who's, for the most part, not emotional, falling like a 2-year-old in the back of the church. I instantly knew, it was like a feeling that washed over me, that this is where I needed to be. Since then, God has worked in my life in a way that I couldn't even imagine. I have Lyme disease. For the last 7.5 years, I've had an average of 600 to 800 heart palpitations per day, with 40 to 80 being the dangerous kind. I spent 2 years laying in a bed with PICC lines attached to me, where I literally couldn't leave the house, and it results in panic and anxiety attacks like I never imagined in my life. When I started to feel a little better after the IVs, I got out. I was in a situation where my health was starting to take a downturn again, and my doctor had told me that if it goes to that point and the antibiotics aren't working anymore, they can't really do much for me. I was at the shop one night, and there were some friends over there, and I was overcome by a monstrous anxiety attack, and I literally went back into my room. I guess that night I learned to pray for the first time. I had a temper tantrum with God. I had a few things in my life that I knew I needed to change, and I said to God, if you can fix this, I'll start working on quitting that. And things got a lot worse really quick. I said, okay, if you can fix this, I'll stop that tomorrow. And things got worse again. My family and friends were outside, and they hear me yell, all right. And I said, if you can fix this, I'll stop that right now. And literally, like a light switch, it was shut off. I haven't had a heart palpitation since, and I have doctors that are scratching their head. They're still trying to kind of figure out what happened, because the antibiotics were failing, and now I'm fine. 2 years ago, I'm a different guy. I would have said the guy sitting in this chair was crazy, and half the people that know me don't talk to me that much anymore. They're like, whoa, he flipped off the deep end. I've got some stressful situations going on in my life right now regarding getting a mortgage. My wife is more spiritual in that aspect, and she's like, hey, sometimes you just need to put it in God's hands and pray. And I think, no, I just need to wake up tomorrow and make more money. And I get stressed, and I just try to push through stuff, and it makes things harder. I wait till it's my last resort, and then I do pray, and hey, look, a door opened up. If I wanted to tell somebody something out there, I'm sure there's lots of people out there who, doubting Thomas, see it, taste it, touch it, feel it, smell it. First of all, you can, if you're really looking for it. And second of all, no matter what you think, there really is nothing that God can't grab a hold of.